Hello and welcome you all back here at German Check, the channel that provides you each week with a new lesson on the German language. So stay tuned, cause today we are going to have a pretty quick lesson on the accusative case once more, but we only will focus on the female gender this time, and this one will be a pretty quick journey. Well, as you know, the female article is always die in its original sense. If you remember this word die Lampe that we dealt with on some videos before the last one, if you remember correctly, we used die Lampe, or in plural die Lampen, in order to make some sentences where the lamps are actually doing something, where the lamps were the subject, the acting part of the sentence. This time, if we talk about accusative object, if we want to use those lamps in any way, we will have to have some other part that is doing the action here in our sentence. You remember on my last video, I chose here a pronoun we, wir. This time I will introduce you to another pronoun, which is sie, which in German can be understood as they, she, or in a polite sense you, but I will use it in a sense that I mean they. Some people somewhere I will say sie. So we have here a plural pronoun again, and we will have to use the verb in a plural form. So I will again reuse those verbs like we had last time once more, so you don't have any difficulties to understand what I'm doing here today. Why did I say that we will have a pretty quick journey today with that female gender? Yes, it's because the nominative and the accusative case are exactly the same by form. So we don't have to change our article there or put some extras in the end of the word of the noun. We will simply reuse the nominative way, but in a different sense. And, well, what could we do here? What sentences would we form in order to show you how we use the lamps? What we do with these lamps here, or the lamp? It is pretty simple. We just go ahead and start with sie, and what the people might do, sie kaufen, so I use kaufen again, sie kaufen, and die Lampe, so one specific lamp, die Lampe, sie kaufen die Lampe. If we don't mean some specific lamp, if we don't care which lamp or one of many, we will say once more something with ein. So here we have to say eine, and we go for the sentence Sie kaufen eine Lampe. Sie kaufen eine Lampe. They buy a lamp. We also can say again, they don't buy any lamp, so I think you already know how this one will work out. We just say, Sie kaufen keine Lampe. Sie kaufen keine Lampe. And what is left to practice here? Well, the plural forms are here left to practice. And those go again like any other plural form in German. We repeat the nominative form for the accusative object, but this you already know from our last videos. It doesn't matter if it is a female, singular mode gender, or if it is any gender in plural, the nominative article will be reused for the accusative case. But of course, the understanding is different. And so once more, we go for the plural form here in accusative case by saying Sie kaufen die Lampen. Sie kaufen die Lampen. They buy the lamps. some specific lamps, obviously. And if we talk about that in a general sense, like it's a normal thing to do each day, we will say, Sie kaufen Lampen. Sie kaufen Lampen. They buy lamps. And of course, as you already expected to come, you are able to form some alternatives, and you will say, Sie kaufen einige Lampen. They buy some lamps. Sie kaufen viele Lampen. They buy many lamps. And Sie kaufen keine Lampen. They don't buy any lamps. Sie kaufen keine Lampen. Yes, you see, this one is a short video because the forms are pretty easy here on that one. So, I closed the lesson for today once more for you, and I hope you're fit to go to form some sentences on your own. And if you have troubles or you would like some advice, you can write in the comment section below and ask me on some ideas that you might need. Ich wünsche euch noch eine schöne Woche. Habt eine gute Zeit und ein schönes Wetter hier, auch wenn es Winter ist. I wish you a good time and a nice weather, although it is winter. Bis dann, auf Wiedersehen.